Oh, fuck. Necronomicon, The Dawning of Darkness, was developed by Wanadu in 2001 for PC and PS1. Now this game is a puzzle, mystery solving type game, you know, escape room-esque, similar to that of the Nancy Drew games. And yeah, I know Nancy Drew. She does my dick hard. Now for 2001, these graphics looked really good. I mean, holy shit, look at the back of the box. I'm in love. It looks fucking awesome. Pity the animation is so shit. Seriously? You're telling me 10 animators worked on this? Really? Were they the same animators that were on Mass Effect Andromeda? Oh wait, my mistake. It's their cinematics. Yeah, now that makes a lot more sense because the camera fucking moves angles every 2 fucking seconds with no rules.
William, it's been so long.
I'm here to see how you are. When you came to my house 2 days ago,
I'm sorry, my memory fails me frequently.
When you came to my house, you seemed very disturbed, as if you were in some danger.
Forget anything I said to you. I was upset. Let's forget it.
Dr. Eagleton is worried about your health. So is your father. Edgar, are you sure everything's fine?
I'm relying on you to reassure them.
On returning from his travels, Edgar generally shut himself up in his room to work. He used to lock himself in and under no circumstances could be disturbed. He was deciphering photographic copies of an ancient manuscript. Then he began to get interested in chemistry and to hang around cemeteries. The acrid odors that
10 people, alright? Yeah, 10 people who weren't on the same fucking page. How hard is it to give everybody a storyboard? Or you know what? Better yet, make a fucking storyboard. What the fuck is that? Come on, William catches him. The next time you see this asshole is at the end of the game. What the fuck? Maybe that's just me, but that really grates my dick. Yeah! I wish I could tell you what went through their minds when they made this fucking game, but unfortunately I can't because there's nothing about it on the internet, and I dug deep. Well, blow me the fuck down. It actually was pretty exciting. Yeah, more exciting than this fucking game. Besides the characters, I mean, like, some of the areas look pretty good and pretty decent and help set the mood. So you gotta give them a little bit of points there. You know, points for trying. It's basically a clicking game. 90% of the time you're playing this game, you're gonna be clicking. It's fucking clicking fiesta up in this place. The game starts off with the slowest pan down and zoom I've ever seen. I've taken shits quicker than this. William wakes up from his kinky goth sex dream to a knock at the door. It's his close friend from childhood, Edgar. Now keep that in mind for later in the review. Edgar's acting strange, So he gives William a metallic triangle and tells him not to give it to anybody, not even him, especially if he asks for it.
Excuse me, kind blacksmith. Do you know where I can find some little silver triangular pyramid caps roughly 1.5 inches in diameter?
Right here in my hand.
So then you walk back into the room you started in, because apparently William doesn't go into any other room in his fucking house. Probably hiding dead bodies or kiddie porn or some shit. So of course, the minute you walk back into the room you started in, there's another knock on the door. So fuck you, go all the way back to the front door. Yeah, I'm loving this game already. This time at the door, it's Dr. Eagleton and the filmmaker's guide on how not to choose shots.
I would like to talk to you about his son, Edgar Wycherley, who, if I'm not mistaken, is a friend of yours.
He basically tells you that he's a friend of Edgar's dad, and because Edgar is acting slightly off, that they want to have him committed to an asylum. Yeah, 1927 sounds awesome. So he wants you to check on Edgar because you're his close personal friend. Remember, keep that in mind for the end of the review. So you get the key to the bike and you head out. You can choose what direction you go, but it doesn't fucking matter because William just drives in the same fucking direction anyway. Because apparently flipping the video was too much effort. And you know what? That's a lot of this game. The bare fucking minimum. Like as soon as it's done, fuck checking it, just it's done. It's get it out. The perfect example of this is in the front cover. Of all the demonic symbols in the game, you choose the one that says homo? Right there centered on the cover? I mean, come on. Someone's taking the piss. It really makes me wonder how much time they had to make this game, because they definitely weren't short-staffed. Maybe they got screwed with time, I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. So you head to the city in what quickly becomes Jehovah's Witness Simulator 2001.
Hello? Anyone there?
Be on your way, stranger.
Please, sir, do you... That's not very polite. There's a parcel for Mrs. Stanton.
No, I don't need anything.
I'm looking for Edgar Wycherley's residence. Do you know it?
For a few coins, kind soul.
Well, what a coincidence, Grandma. I got a sack of coins right here for you, bitch.
Go see Mr. Crumb at the grocery store. You can't miss it.
So you go to the store to get the map, and believe me, if you're not on the perfect pixel, good luck buying that fucking map. I just spent 3 minutes clicking, just trying to buy that fucking map.
Here you are, sir.
So after that ordeal, you head to Edgar's house, which is the next logical step because now it's accessible. So you go to the front of the door and you knock on it and you ring the bell and his butler walks out and says, "No, he's not at home, go away."
Mr. Wycherley has gone out.
Now, because of the whole map scenario, I was already a little pissed off, so I was ready to irritate somebody. So I kept ringing the doorbell because it's not like it's gonna fucking do anything, right?
Don't push it, he's out. The gentleman can't have heard. Perhaps young Sir would like his ears unblocked for him. Listen, my son, if you bother me again, I'll beat you to a pulp. Got it? Right, that's it. You're dead meat.
Holy shit! One punch? How fucking strong is this guy? Damn, Edgar! With Saitama-san working for you, ain't no one gonna fuck with you. Including this part, there are 3 places you can die in the game. Here, start at disc 2 and at the end. But we'll get to those a bit later. Good thing too, because how's William gonna take out a bunch of demons if one punch is enough to crush his frail skull? You head to the next logical place, Edgar's dad's house, where he tells you how disappointed he is in his son. Conversation I'm not familiar with. He then just blatantly stops talking to you. Like, hello, what the fuck? I legitimately thought this was part of the cutscene and the odd camera angle choice. But no, he just flat out stops.
Edgar left many books and documents here relating to his recent research work.
Hello? And then the next time he talks to you is when you leave. And he's like, oh? You're going? No, asshole, I'ma sit here while you stare at the wall watching fucking paint dry, dumbass. Your son's acting weird? Yeah, I'm starting to see a trend in the family. Then you go around to get evidence from the 3 most fucked up looking characters in this game. You then visit Edgar again because he's actually fucking home this time, but he's there with another guy and he's acting really strange. So William calls the doctor and they decide the only way to help Edgar is to have him sent to the asylum. But you have no evidence, so logically the first thing to do is break into his fucking house. Yeah, best friends forever. Then you report back to the doctor and have Edgar taken in.
By all the spirits at my command, I damn you. May Athenoth take you over. You shall remain enslaved to him forever.
Much to what it seems like the doctor's delight.
I recommend that you rest.
I'll meet you back at your house.
Look, I'll be honest, I'm skipping ahead quite a bit because there's only so much of your time I want to waste on a shitty game like this. So basically, the next thing you do is you go to the barn or Edgar's evil lair, and that's where the occult themed stuff starts happening and the majority of the actual bulk of the puzzles, which are actually puzzles, happen. It's also where it becomes dark as shit. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Eventually, after clicking for years, I eventually found the light you have to set a light to see. Did nobody test this game? Oh wait, there were 2 testers. What the fuck were they testing? How nice William's ass looks as he comes down the ladder? Because it sure did linger on that shot. You get to the end of disc 1 when you pull the lever in the final room of the barn. But after you pull the lever and put in disc 2, all your items get taken away. I understand why in terms of the game they did it like that. But really, if you're gonna give me something that's that useless to begin with, why the fuck do you give it to me in the first place? A lot of the books and stuff you pick up are also fucking useless. Look at this thing. It never gets translated and it serves no purpose. It might as well have been a picture of dick butt. Disc 2 is also where it starts becoming like Dark Souls. And when I say like Dark Souls, I don't mean the joy and the pride you feel after defeating a challenging monster or something difficult. No! I mean the fucking part of Dark Souls that makes you want to rip your fucking face off. You die constantly in this one place and there's no lights. You have to watch the same animation over and over again every time you die. You pick up a lantern before it, but it just gets taken away by the lamest jump-scare since the North Korean missile over Japan. When you get the lantern again, you go back to the room and it doesn't even fucking work. Why does the lantern work in this room but doesn't work in this room? It's dark as fuck in there. What, so you can turn the fucking light on again? Man, fuck this game. The game presents you next with Link's wet dream. But unfortunately, instead of smashing the pots, you gotta look through all of them. It's got the same animation per pot. There are 72 pots, I calculated this shit. Sure, okay, if you work out the puzzle, you know which pot to get the ash from, but on first seeing this room, it looked like I had to find something in the fucking ash pit, so I looked through every single fucking one, only to realize that I didn't need to. Man, I'm a fucking idiot. You go through the puzzles, you solve the room's puzzles, and you get to a room where you can finally eventually summon someone from the dead, and he's basically the king of exposition, because he kind of just fills in the blanks for you.
And I told you enough about it.
Hey, yeah, do you mind not fucking mumbling? You find out that Edgar's mind is beyond saving. It is no longer his own. So you and the doctor now decide the only way to deal with this is to talk to him about it. If he's savable, cool. If not, fucking kill him. So then William walks into the asylum with the biggest fucking gun I've ever seen. Obviously overcompensating for something. William asks Edgar about the Necronomicon and Edgar refuses to tell him. So William just straight up fucking pops him. William is a cold motherfucker. He just straight up kills his best friend from childhood. They fucking live next to each other. He just stares blankly and empties the fucking gun on him. Couldn't you have, you know, some fucking memories pop up? Some form of, I don't know, emotion?
Life's not worth living without family. Right? Right?
You know what my theory is? William and Edgar were lovers. Started getting out, that's why Edgar was acting weird and stuff like that. It's 1927. William got jealous when Edgar pretended he didn't know him with his new squeeze. So William creates this illusion for himself that everyone else starts to believe as well. So William can just walk into the asylum and straight up kill his ex-boyfriend. Yeah, mind fucked. But no! We get the shittest fucking ending in gaming history. A big final fuck you from the creators, as if the rest of the game wasn't one already. You complete more puzzles to stop Herschel. Wait, hang on a minute. Who the fuck is Herschel? Holy shit, it took me so long to realize that it's the guy in the picture from Edgar's dad's house. What the fuck? How did he come back to life? I thought you killed Edgar. Was killing Edgar useless? Why the fuck did you do it then? So to stop him, you have to search the library for clues. Now I don't know why this motherfucker isn't looking for the books. He owns the library. No, this random guy has to go fucking look for everything. So eventually everything leads down to this final puzzle, which is more like the Simon game. Yeah, these puzzles are hardcore. If you fail, you die. If you survive, the game just decides to squat and just takes a massive shit on you.
How did I get myself out? I wouldn't be able to explain it to you.
I know some of you may be telling me, oh, Damien, H.P. Lovecraft does this sometimes. I don't give a fuck. That's bullshit. It is the worst fucking ending you can have. I tell you why, because it is no ending. It's not fucking good enough to make a fucking ending, so let's just, oh, it was too crazy to fucking explain to you, so I can't. Thanks for the money, bitch. Honestly, Honestly, how fucking lazy. The controls are alright, except the other cases I mentioned. Puzzles are way too basic. It goes from go here, talk to this person, go here, talk to this person, pick this up, talk to this person, pick this up, talk to this person, go here, go here. I'm fucking losing my mind. The puzzles that are good don't keep you around for long, and a lot of them can be guessed. In all honesty, it's not the worst thing I've ever played, but it's also not the best. Not even fucking close. So if you like puzzle games, you like the occult, you like H.P. Lovecraft, you want to give it a go after seeing what shit I've thrown your way, okay, give it a go. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know. But for me, I give Necronomicon Dawning of Darkness a 4 out of 10. And it really should be a fuck you out of 10. Man, fuck this game. You know what? Fuck this game. This game doesn't belong in the fridge. It belongs in the fucking microwave.